Alright, it's 8 o'clock and it's game on. We're gonna try to unlock Broo Tarkin today. Doesn't not really a lot left. Just transporting that Fujin tea. I see Graham is working on the battle rank. All the rankings when you get up there. It's a slow grind. Gonna be a lot of wrecks for everybody to get up to elite. But I gotta get my beam lasers a little beefier before that. What have I done? I think I beefed up my I beefed up a few things. Actually, I didn't beef up a few things. I beefed up the power plant. That's what I did. I beefed up the power plant. When I visited Hiramatani, because it was one of the few things I could do, and I needed to get her unlocked up to level 3 so that I would get an invite from Broo. So I did get that. I now have all the power. I should need.
Reports of heavy traffic within the area. Maintain safe clearance distance.
So I got 2 more trips for the Fujin T. It's not a long jump. It's just it's 150 odd light years. It just takes, you know, it's just unnecessary to do this.
All clear. FFC signing off.
So unnecessary to do this. This shouldn't be the way to unlock engineers, but it is. So we gotta deal with it. Okay, so this is a new issue. It's having trouble to figure out the alignment. Anyway, so we're gonna look at beefing up our beam lasers. It's mostly about making them more efficient. I did spend some time yesterday updating my profile on Inara. I dutifully updated my material and data inventory. So Inara will now tell me what I can and cannot do, which is really cool. Let me show you my Google window. I have a button for that, but anyways, I can't do a grade 4, but I can do 7, grade 5, which is awesome. I can get more proto-heat radiators. That sounds like a Dav's Hope thing. But cadmium is a mining issue. So I just need to somehow figure out a way to get from grade 3, which I'm sure I can get, and past grade 4. I can do lightweight, hopefully, without using. Yeah. But I can do lightweight all the way until I unlock grade 5. phosphorus, man, salvage alloy, salvage alloy. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do lightweight until we get to the point where we do 5. And then at that point, we'll go for the efficient. I'm gonna upgrade the 2 that doesn't have the regeneration beam first. Yeah, I think there's a lot of dynamics that could be changed in the game. I think they did have some good plans. Some of it could probably be done better. I haven't done a lot of power play, so I'm not really gonna comment too much on that. My understanding is with certain faction you can get special items. I know there's a prismatic shielding you can get. Which I think Binary has taken great advantage of. My biggest gripe right now is unlocking all these freaking engineers. I think the dynamics there is it's stupid. I shouldn't have to go back and forth the same route 4 times with Fujin T. Okay, that's stupid. All right, if they wanted me to have a challenge to do this, then say, you know, have me bringing 3 different rare items, you know, so I had to travel around a little bit rather than doing the same route back and forth for nothing other than bringing tea. So I would much rather have to go to Lave and get some brandy and then go to I don't know, Camila or whatever it was called, to get some cigars, and then to Fujin and get some tea, and then go to Broo and deliver all that and be done with it, and that's it. I'm not having to do the same, because repeating something isn't challenging. That's just... This one isn't the worst because I can get 15 at a time, which means that's 4 trips. But the cigars was 8 at a time. I got 8 at a time. I had to get 50. Right, so that was what, 6 trips? So that did not make me particularly happy. And if you listen in on those streams, you would have heard that. And since the market or whatever at your destination isn't open until you brought in all the stuff, you're doing all this at a loss. There's no way you can make any money doing these trips at all unless you stop somewhere else in between. So, where's my glasses? Oh, it's on my head. Oh, hey, thanks for the hosting. That's cool. Never happened to me before. Alright, we'll see if you can save this. Oh, I really hope if there are more engineers in 2.4, I hope they made the unlocking a little bit more interesting and not just repeat the same task 5, 6, 7, 8 times. I really hate coming in from this side. Right, so what I was planning on doing with my laser beams was I only have what seven rolls, so I have 3 big laser beams that needs upgrading. I only have 7 rolls, so I don't really have a lot of room for trial and error. Excuse me for a second. I don't really have a lot of room for trial and error, so I'm gonna have to just pretty much take the first roll that pops up. And then move on to the next one. I was hoping in the process that I would get the regeneration beam on one of them so that I could upgrade the last one as well. If I don't, then I might do overcharge. Is that what it's called? Overcharged on the 3rd of the class 3 beam lasers. And then maybe have see if I can put the I can buy the regeneration beam and put on there. But I think if I have 2 efficient and 1 overcharged, I might be able to have the enough damage to really make things boil. Came up just like 4 kilometers short.
Falcon Delacey, Lima, Mike, Hotel, Heavy, Flight Control.
I'm gonna go for efficient and possibly overcharged. I have 3 beam lasers. I have 3 class 3 beam lasers. Alright, I got something in my throat. Just hang on a second.
Clearance granted. Proceed to landing pad 08.
Alright. I have 3 class 3 beam lasers. I was thinking of going 2 efficient. Grade 5 efficient. That should that should drop the drain on the distributor so that I can shoot or fire continuously without having to worry about it. And then maybe do an overcharge on the last one. Although the drainage on the distributor there is pretty high. But I may just go with 3 efficient ones right now because I don't have any zirconium, so I can't do overcharge grade 5. The negative side effect of overcharge is it's too much on grade 3 and grade 4. Good morning, Toothy Philly. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna try and beef up our beam lasers today. I'd like to do some more with the cannons too, but I just can't at this point. All right. So I'm 5 short. Gotta go back. So I've already commented on this. I'm gonna do it again. Gonna make one more trip. Doesn't say anything about but I think for right now, I think the goal is gonna have to be
for departure.
just going with efficient and sticking to that. That should allow me continuous non-stop toast your shields fire. With some luck, I'll get high damage. It won't really matter too much on the high damage because the continuous damage take care of that anyways. All right. Bad. Gonna have to do first.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
A possible fix for the overheating though would be a thermal conduit. So that could be pretty cool. An overcharged. Hold on. An overcharged beam laser with a thermal conduit that should take the heat from my ship and channel it through the beam laser. and would damage the target more. That's gonna cost though. That's something you getting it randomly on a roll is probably too much to ask. They may have to give up 2 grades to buy that. What do we got? Overcharged. I don't even have the zirconium. I had to mine for that. I'm not gonna do that today. So I also did get Tiana Fortune yesterday. There's some lightweight stuff there I could go for. Don't see that that's important right now, so I'm not gonna chase. Not gonna chase that. I can see that that would be potentially useful for exploring later on after 2.4 is out. If she would also do repair lightweight on repair limpets or repair limpet controller. A lot of the other stuff is just, I don't know, the plasma accelerator might be interesting, but I don't really know what to do with those small weapons mount on front on this thing. I'm almost at the point where I just like want to take it off and not really deal with it. Definitely gonna not have, you know, not keep the pulse laser around. I don't think that does a lot of good. It doesn't do enough damage to be particularly useful. Yeah, I want to see what I can get. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right now, I have a class 1. What is it? Class 1 frag cannon. Sure, it's modded. It has some effect on it, I think. And the other one is a class 1 pulse laser. I think what I did with the frag cannon was double shot. So does more damage if it hits, but
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know. That little pulse laser is just you know, a tiny little pew 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 that doesn't really do much of anything.
Four, three, two, one.
I'm not sure if I managed to get some sort of modification on that as well. Alright, we're at Fulton Spaceport. We're gonna pick up 5 tons of tea.
Fuel skipping.
I might just get the whole 15 and sell the remainder somewhere else for profit. Because I can. Alright, I'm going unnecessarily close to the sun here. I'm don't need the fuel, but I don't feel like going around. Alright, so alright, we're gonna do a victory lap here. I didn't see a market there. I only saw contacts. I don't know if that will open up later. But the thing is, we're gonna have to test out our beam lasers afterwards. We're gonna have to go somewhere. We may have to do some community goal stuff. And I think I did the upgrade of the generator. So I'm gonna doing many things at the same time here now. Yeah, I'm just gonna get all full load. All right. So the to-do list hasn't. Well, it has changed quite a bit.
Lima, Mike, Hotel. This is Federal Flight Control.
But we're still looking to make more money. We're gonna get Broo unlocked like in 10 minutes. Where's the opening? Oh, there we go. We're gonna get our friend unlocked now in like 10 minutes. Then we're gonna upgrade the beam lasers to efficient grade 5. Multi-cannons, I think I've done that, so I'm gonna have to check on my upgrades there and see what I have. I thought we did get engineers.
Okay, Commander, Land on pad 17.
Todd the Blaster does a
Assisted
G5
docking
multi-cannon. Just, I don't have the materials for doing much on that. Um,
2,000 meters from touchdown.
Making the multi-cannons efficient doesn't seem to be the way to go, because the
Landing gear deployed.
gain in damage isn't that much, and I don't have an issue with the distributor draw and the power draw on those, nor is it an issue with thermal load.
Docking completed. Disembark when ready. Welcome
Um,
to the facility, Commander. Good to have you.
I think the only reason to go efficient on the multi-cannons would be if you want to fire all your weapons all at the same time. Then you want as little draw on your... What's the matter, dog? You okay? Yeah, if you're gonna fire everything all at the same time, you're gonna have to make sure that the draw on the distributor isn't killing it. But I usually don't do that.
Docking coupler disengaged. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone.
Landing gear retracted.
I tend to only fire the lasers to burn off the shield, and then do the multi-cannons to take apart the hull. Alright, we're gonna do one last trip over to Broo. Get him unlocked, and then we'll get to rolling the dice.
Clear of station perimeter. Take care, Commander.
Alright, waiting for that 5K. There we go. 5 jumps.
Drive charging.
Yeah, I know, but my capacitor doesn't have the capacity to do that. So I am mixing it up. I'm letting the capacitor rebuild some charge while I'm firing the multi-cannon. And then I give them a good jolt of the beam lasers to sap it down even more.
Fuel skipping.
But I think my point was that I try not to waste bullets on the shield. The capacitor can just barely handle the beam lasers. So I don't want to sort of add to the strain on the capacitor with the multi-cannons, which doesn't really do much for the shields anyway. And then when the shields are gone, it's mostly bullets. I wanted to get the what's it called? Can I get that on the beam laser? No. It might be worth having the pulse laser just for that. The pulse laser have an effect called scramble spectrum. Which may cause a random malfunction. And I'm gonna have to close the blinds. It's that darn sun is reflecting off my desk and right in my eye. It's okay, dog. It's just the wind. Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna be worth it to keep that pulse laser just for that scramble spectrum. I'm not sure if that's what I have on it right now or not. But for that purpose, it might just be, you know, I might just put the pulse laser as a part of both my laser fire group and the multi-cannon fire group. So it's a little bit windy here today, not terribly so, but I guess the wind made a howling sound. Freaked the dog out. Doesn't take too much to freak the dog out. He's a bit of a nervous Ellie.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, last jump. Alright, and since I don't have awesome resources, my rolls are limited. So I'm gonna take the first roll on the efficient on the first 2 beam lasers. If I get a regeneration beam on one of them, I might spend a few rolls on upgrading the third one. If I don't get a regeneration beam, then I will buy it at the cost of 2 grades. I've never had the chance to try. Can you regenerate your fighter's shield with the regeneration beam? The shield seems to regenerate pretty quickly. And also, if a shield gets too far down, it's it seems the fighter is lost anyways. So we're gonna see what we can get here on the
Orbital flight engaged.
proto heat rate. I think I can get proto heat radiators as at Dav's Hope, can I? I think that's on the list. And then I just need to mine some cadmium. To get some more. If I get it, I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers. I don't have I don't have a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of stuff, so I don't have the option to roll too many times.
Commander, request docking permission if you wish to land. Clearance granted. Proceed to landing pad 03.
Yeah, the thermal shock and thermal vent looks very interesting.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I do sometimes wing up, so the regeneration sequence beam is very useful.
Landing operation complete. Commence system shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
I'm just looking at the thermal shock and thermal vent here. Thermal shock is definitely looking good. Yeah, assuming you hit the target. Well, we just landed at Broo's Legacy. We're gonna sell him some tea. Here we go. Let's see what he got for stuff. I don't. Alright, so beam laser. That's the regeneration sequence. Oh, the other one are the class 2 beam lasers. Ah, I thought they were all class 3. Damn it. They are efficient. The pulse laser has no effect. Fragmentation cannon. Drag munition. Experimental munition that disrupt engine exhaust flow on the target, temporarily preventing engine power distribution from increasing thrust. Alright. I thought they were all class 3, but okay. So we're gonna start with lightweight. Oh, that one is overcharged. Look at that. We're gonna start with lightweight because the costs are low, and I can bring it all the way up to 5. We just roll 3 times. We're not gonna pick any of them. No matter what. All right. Well, this is just a grade up, so we're not really doing anything here. That was 3, was it not? Yes, it was. All right, 1. And 2. The worst thing about this is going to be updating Inara afterwards with materials. I guess I theoretically could just write down what I spent and just upgrade that to update that. All right, third roll. Right, so this is not the most interesting part of the game, but come on. And now they won't even let me, Alright. Roll number 2. Yeah, the gimbal weapons usually do hit the target, unless they carry the ECM or chaff, in which case they just stop firing anyways, or switch to manual aim. I think that was 2. Yeah, I think on Inara you can just import your log file and it will do that. So I have 2 accounts on Inara. I hope that's not against the service agreement. I have one for my PC commander and one for my PS4 commander. For the PC, I just imported the log file and it seemed to have done everything. Except it didn't import my ships, which was annoying because now I had to manually enter all that crap. Not sure if I want to. But everything for Inara on the PS4 is manual updates. Alright, you might end up in a timeout if you share a link. So let me go to Nightbot. Let me go to Nightbot and log in with YouTube. And let's see, regulars. I can add you as a regular. Just need to find your channel first. It's the one with the green. Where are you? Why are you not here? There you are. Copy a link address. Okay, so I added you as a regular, so you should be able to post links without getting chastised by Nightbot. Alright, so we only did 1, so we gotta do 2 more. Lightweight. Alright, this is where we're at. That is grade 5 unlocked. Now it is my class 3 that's overcharged and regeneration. Alright, we'll work on the class 2s first. Good afternoon, Commander Binary. Alright. Oh, almost scared me there. Alright, thermal load is awesome. Damage per second, not awesome. Power draw is good. Mass damage per second, I like seeing that. That was not the best. That was not the best. Damage is great. Distributed draw is still down though. It's just not down a lot. I think we said thermal event. Let me scroll back here. Alright, so I think we'll do that. Beam laser, thermal vent. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to go back up to 5. Right, so we're gonna roll a little bit more than we initially planned on, simply because I want to add those effects. Even if I don't get the best rolls, you know, I can grind some of that materials later and then, you know, come back and do better. It's just, you know, I think we better do this a little bit at a time. So just have to plan out a little bit what I need to get for grade 5. I think I can get those proto heat radiators at Dav's Hope. Oh, we did one too many. All right, we still had to do 3 of these. Ah, come on, man. I'm not paying attention here. Beam lasers. Lightweight. Here we go. Yeah, so if I can get those proto heat radiators at Dav's Hope, that's the easiest way of grinding those. Cadmium is just having fun in the SRV, I guess. There's a lot of pristine worlds around Ceos and Sothis. For mining anything. It's literally right next door. It's a 10 light year jump and you're in pristine territory. Alright, one more. So I just need to clear out some inventory for all that stuff. And then go hunting for cadmium. I'm not sure if you can also get that mining in an asteroid field, but that seems much more random. Alright, so we're looking for grade 5 efficient. I got 6 more rolls. Here we go. I don't know either. Hey, look at that. That is maxed out on everything. Until secondary effect. Come on, experimental. Give me one for free. Nope. It doesn't get much better than this one. Even if mass is up 2% and integrity is down. Integrity doesn't matter until you lose your shield. Gonna go thermal shock. Did thermal event on one. Gonna do thermal shock on the other. Hi, kitty. All right. We gotta. Yeah, that was a good roll. I wish we hadn't gotten that secondary effect that killed off the power draw a little bit there, but Like, I don't even know if I want to re-roll on some of these because I did buy the secondary or the experimental effects. So that's one. Two, and this is number 3. Alright, so this is the big beam laser. And oh yeah, that was an awesome roll. I haven't seen many. I'm just saying, hey, if that secondary effect hadn't come in to suck it out, it would have been godly. Alright, we're gonna roll 3 more lightweights to get up to grade 5 again. And then I'm gonna put the regeneration beam on my class 3 beamer. I think it looked like I was running low on some materials here. Right, I need one more. Right, I'm running low on face alloys. All right. Yeah, I just don't know if I can get cadmium as a material frequently. Mining in the asteroid belts. Okay, so I can afford a couple of rolls here. Just in case I'm not happy. I don't see why I wouldn't be happy. Damage is down, but that's because this is an overcharged weapon. So that's why damage per second down. Thermal load. These numbers aren't really... But damage per second is still off the chart. Power draw is... Alright, power draw is really great, but distributed draw is not. Integrity is up, mass is up, armor piercing is up. Yeah, I think cadmium is easy to find on planets as well, which is why I'm kind of planning on I'm a little torn on this one. That's okay. All right. There we go. We gotta just do some rolls here on the pulse laser. The pulse laser, I wanted. No, that's not a bad number. 3.3%. Clicking half blind here because I don't have my glasses on. Pulse laser. I wanted efficient on that as well, but I wanted a scramble spectrum effect on that. What's phasing sequence? Bleed through modulating burst fire system set to defeat shielding. A small amount of damage is able to bleed through shields and attack the target hull directly at the cost of minor damage reduction. Yeah, I'm not going for a grade 3 mod though, so... the focus weapon was just a cheap, material-wise way of grading up. All right. I don't have for that. Rapid fire, I don't have for that. All right, so efficient it is. I didn't want to use the polymer capacitors if I didn't have to. I'm just looking for a cheap way of doing this. I only have one phase alloy. Lightweight. Also phase alloy. Long range. Modified consumer firmware. Whatever. I'm just gonna roll 3 of these. Seems I've gone through some of the modified consumer firmware. I don't think it's too hard to get. So this is the beam laser. I'm not touching it. I'm just gonna roll 3 times. That's 1. Ooh. Ooh, close. And 3. Alright, doesn't really matter. We didn't want that anyways. Yeah, I suck at the surface scan missions. There is no other way of putting that. Cannot be overstated. We're gonna do grade 5. Efficient pulse laser. Alright, damage per second is through the roof. Damage is through the roof. Distributed draw. Is not bad. Okay, let's have a look at this. Thermal load went up, but it had to, but it's 0.13 versus a minimum of 0.12. That's acceptable. Damage per second, and damage is beyond the limit because I got lucky. Power draw is almost at the minimum. Distributed draw is, yeah. But I'd be foolish not to take it. We're We're gonna go with Scramble Spectrum. Allows hull strikes to potentially trigger random malfunctions on the target. So that could technically cause their weapons, engines, shields, anything else to malfunction. Facing emissive experiment that causes strikes to envelop the target in energetic particles, significantly amplifying its signature at the cost of increasing heat generation for the attacker. I don't care about the increased heat because that will just help my beam lasers do more damage. But I'm going to go with Scramble Spectrum. And we're applying that. Alright, I got grade 5 unlocked. I just gotta redo the rolling, and I don't care for that right now. Fire groups. Okay. You can't have it in both. Okay. I'm gonna reverse those. And the reasoning being, I am more likely to accidentally hit the right fire button than I am to accidentally hit the left fire button. And I don't want to accidentally spend a shield cell. And I don't have any other buttons I can assign it to. There's only so many buttons on the controller, so I don't have any let's see, ship lights. I don't know why they felt that ship lights was so important that they had to put it on a button combo. Technically, I could put it there. I could replace ship lights with shield cell and have it always available during combat. I think that makes sense. Because, I mean, it's not that I often use shield cells. Let me make sure that that actually stuck, because bit of an airhead. Here we go. Miscellaneous ship lights has been replaced by shield cell. Fine. Okay. And if I press and hold the button, it now says use shield cell on the left button there. That's cool. That's cool. I can then go and I can take the shield cell bank off. Wish I could do the same with the heatsink launcher, because that's also another issue there is there's only 2 heatsinks per launcher, and in between I had to switch in here. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. So, firing my lasers. Go over here, drop a heat sink if I have to. I shouldn't need that now because if I fire a shield cell, the temperature will go up. But my beam lasers will use that to hurt the target. So that's a win-win. But I'm still gonna have to have it there because, you know, if I crash into a star. Limpet controller I now have there. I accidentally bought 2. Kill warrant scanner. I technically don't need that, but I do want to have an option of scanning people without shooting them first. So we're gonna leave that as it is. All right, let's go taste. Let's go taste test our beam lasers. I think the community goal
Takeoff procedure complete.
stuff is close by. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It transfers the heat from my ship to the other.
Flight control now offline. Goodbye, Commander.
So even if it doesn't technically increase the damage that way, it does vent the heat from my ship to their ship. So their ship will overheat. All right, where are we going? Kamadenu. Ooh, that's a little bit further than I thought, but it's still not too bad. $124. Yeah, we're gonna go test it out. I cannot go straight to a hyperspace jump.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
All right, so let's. And I can't have the. I can't have the pulse laser firing on both unless I push both buttons. That's all right. If I hit with my beam lasers, it's gonna hurt. It's 4 jumps. That's a short distance. All right. So what did we do with our beam lasers? We did thermal shock and thermal vent.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no, the one I was thinking of was thermal conduit. Ah crap, I still gotta do the heat sinks for that. Well, I guess we're gonna have to have more beam lasers.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
All right, before we continue jumping, I'm gonna take a short break. I just gotta run to the little commander's room. I've been drinking a lot of coffee this morning. I'll be right back.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right, let's go find some unsuspecting. Hopefully we can find some anacondas and some pythons and some clippers. I'm not sure, is it just me or does the clipper seem incredibly fragile? All the NPC clippers that I've seen,
Fuel scooping.
they crumble in no time. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, their shields are down in no time, and their hull is like paper. uh,
4, 3, 2, 1.
right, so I know it's September, but it's like freaking cold in here, man. I'm like, I almost had to put clothes on. Yeah, it's not just the shields. It's like everything. Because once I chew past the shields, they're dead.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
All right, here comes Lumberjack. Oh, I'm in open. Okay. I thought I was in private group, but there might be more people in here. Yeah, I just I'm just really enjoying myself when I see them in the Hazards, because you know, they usually carry a good sized bounty. And it's often not a big deal taking them out. Alright, so we're gonna test this out. We're gonna still be cautious. It's 14 million rebuy. I don't want to lose my ship by being overly confident in here. I do have the fighter, so I will follow standard operating procedures. Drop in, deploy the fighter, put our shields at maximum, and then we'll look around and see what we can find. Hopefully, a small flight of clippers. Something to test at first. Yeah, I'm wary of groups of 3. The fighter is really good, and Soraya is getting dangerous. She might get elite before me. So yeah, but groups of 3 is usually no. Oh man. Yeah, that's why the top thing on my to-do list, which is still displaying by the way. Top thing on my to-do list is make more money. I got 130, which is 10 rebuys. If it gets to that, I'm gonna cry. But I did get... I'm pretty sure I didn't get the shield upgrade. Shield gen... No, I did not. What? I thought I did. I was so sure I got the shield upgrade. But maybe that was just I got the power plant upgrade so I could get the shield upgrade. There we go. Alright, well I do have the boosters. I do have shield strength over 1,000 mega joules, whatever. And I'm upside down. Not really gonna flip it at this point. Yeah, conflict zones. I'm not going into a conflict zone until I have top shields. All right, let's deploy the fighter.
Roger that, sir. Deploying the fighter. Fighter successfully deployed, Commander.
All right, so we dropped like 12 clicks out. All right, FDL. Shield of Justice. All right, that's another player. Mess with all the players. Spider monkey. We are gonna scan him. Does have his weapons out. I don't really like. And what is that? That's another player. Spider monkey. Shield of Justice. Spider monkey. Shield of Justice. Seriously? That's it? This looks like a debris field. Lots of salvaged alloys, but all right. There's an eagle. All right, Shield of Justice. You kidding me? Here's a clipper. Finally. All right. Let's see how fast the capacitor goes down. Capacitor is not going down. That's awesome.
Target shields offline.
I can even bring it down a pip.
That's another strike for me. Enemy destroyed.
I think I took him out with my shields. Alright, that is awesome. I don't even have to have 4 pips on weapons anymore. '80s. Come on, that's gotta be a bad guy. Alright, I'm gonna, let's see.
Scan detected. Under attack. Target shields offline.
Alright, let's see if I can get all 3. I got all 3 lasers firing, 3 pips, and it's going up, not down. Alright, it's going down a little bit.
Target eliminated.
How about that? I got 3.5 pips. Alright, let's make it 3 pips. Keel back, they're usually not bad. He's probably mining, that's why his weapons are deployed.
Scan detected.
Alright, 3 pips. I'm not really seeing the pulse laser. I'm sorry, I'm kind of just toying with him a little bit here. I know that sounds cruel, but...
Enemy destroyed. Can't see any more hostile craft on my scanners, Commander.
Where's my pulse laser at? I hear it, I don't see it. There, I see it. Now I see it. No! Come back! Well, there it is. Ah, it's all there. It's just, no, it might be the angle. I can hear it going, I just can't hear it actually. I can't see it flashing anywhere. So how can I go 3 and 3? Don't really need pips on the engine. Yeah, no, I saw it flashing too. I just didn't see it from the inside view. All right.
Roger. Initiating defensive protocols, Commander.
All right, we're gonna let the engine thing fill up. What is that sound?
Scan detected.
All right, I have a charge. Weapons are deployed. My fighter is right there. Oh, I forgot. I'm carrying T. That's why he was interested in me. Okay, I'm now firing everything I have.
Enemy destroyed.
Alright,
Can't
so
see
it
any
did,
more hostile craft on my scanners, Commander.
with firing absolute everything, it did actually almost use my whole capacitor. Alright, that's those guys.
Scan detected.
Hello.
Under attack.
So with 3 pips, it will wipe things out.
Target is down.
Alright, looks like I got a wing request. Who is Bo? Alright. Why not?
Scan detected.
Do this one work? Oh.
Target destroyed.
Probably wasn't too smart to go in here with cargo. Hey man, did that kick me from the wing? Dude, that's you don't send an invite and then kick, man. That's just not right. Whatever. I don't care.
Scan detected.
I'm not really going to what's that? This is a wing of 3, isn't it? Yeah, stay away from the wings of 3. It is tempting, but alright, we did get to test them out, which is what we really came here for. And
Roger. Initiating defensive protocols, Commander.
yeah, I probably could. I totally could. 3 asps. I just don't like flying around here in with cargo.
Fighter is home. Ready to leave, Commander.
So we're gonna cash in what little money we got.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not going in there until I have a 6A or 7A shield generator.
Ready to engage.
Come on, I'm aligned. That is weird. I think that's a new bug. The issue with aligning. No, yeah, it is. It has changed. It's really, really um it's really, really finicky with having aligning up to the target. It didn't used to be like that. You had to point in the general direction. Like, if you were like this, it was good enough, but now you have to be right on, and even if you are right on, it still won't take it unless you wiggle. Ah, that might be true.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we got a new sub from Chris Cross. Thank you for that. It should take us one step closer to 100, I think. So we'll drop in here. Do away with our cargo. And how much did we get for bounties? 200, 350. Not a lot, but it is something. We just went in there for a little test drive anyways. I think I'm gonna relog into a private group to get rid of competition.
Mike Hotel, the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau offers their warmest greetings, Commander. Approval granted. Please land on designated pad number 02. You are
What did we find out? The shield generator was 50 million. With discounts and selling the thing, it was about 35-ish. I can almost do that. I have money to spare. I kind of want to set the floor on money to 100 million. You know, never go below 100. Ah, come on, man. I swear this is related to Is related to other ships entering or leaving the station.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking procedure complete. Initiating ship
So I'm gonna have to
Flight Operations Bureau wishes you a pleasant and productive visit, Commander.
plan on ship upgrades going forward, which is gonna mean a lot of. I'm gonna need a lot of money. Talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I don't really want to jump the gun on going for either the what is it, the cutter, the Imperial cutter, or the Federal corvette. If I had to choose between the two, I think I would go with the Imperial one simply because it looks awesome. And I know that sounds like a bad way of picking a ship. I know there are some differences between the two, but it's not really huge. That was weird. But it's a little early to actually say anything right now because 2.4 is coming out this month. We're pretty sure it's coming out this month. Even on the PS4. Hopefully they're coming out at the same time.
Yeah.
VR Gremlin non-VR games. Hey, thanks for that. I subscribed twice. How cool is that? Alright, I switched to private group. The yeah. Not taking that phone call. You got no caller ID, you got no pickup.
Ship released. Please exit the station safely and promptly.
Landing gear ready.
Alright, I just accidentally used a shield cell. So I guess we can call that a testing. Kind of sucked, but is it 12 or 22? 12. So yeah, 2.4 is coming out this month. Hopefully same time on the PS4 as it does for all the other platforms. Mostly because the servers are the same, so I'm figuring if they upgrade one, they have to upgrade them all. Hello. Okay. Who's here then? Philip.
Frameshift drive charging.
So yeah, there's the Type 10 Defender. Nobody knows what that is yet.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So we're kind of hoping, I guess, that that's in the same class as the Corvette and the Cutter, Clipper, Cutter, the big Imperial one.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
But from the same guys that does the Type 7 and Type 9. I don't remember all the manufacturers. Come on. I may play a lot, but I don't memorize every little detail. Anyways, want to have a look at the Type 10 before making any decisions on go forward. It is strange that there's no Alliance ships, I guess. I know the Alliance is kind of small compared to the Federation and the Empire. But it seems like a missed opportunity to not have their own ships. I know there's another big ship that I guess we're all waiting for. Name escapes me right now. Maybe they can swing that in on the Alliance side. Is there ranking on the Alliance? There's no rank on the Alliance. That doesn't mean they can't do it. They should do it. Seriously?
Scan detected.
Roger that, sir. Deploying the fighter. Fighter successfully deployed, Commander. Affirmative. I see the target, Commander. Moving to attack position.
Alright, I'm gonna have the...
Okay, on the lookout for hostiles, Commander. Stand by.
There was two of them.
Under attack. Frameshift charge detected.
Let's take them out before they jump away, Commander.
Target shields offline.
Target is down.
Target destroyed.
Alright. I'm gonna send out Gonna call in the fighter.
Starting docking procedures.
Programming liquid drone.
Pick up this stuff.
Expired.
Collection failed.
Programming liquid drone. Collector liquid expired.
Ah, it's probably crashing in the freaking fighter.
Programming liquid drone.
Fighter is secured, Commander. Diagnostics complete.
Programming liquid drone.
Some of these are a little bit further away. That's why that other ship expired. So we'll head over there and pick him up.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and okay.
Cannot comply. Cargo scoop retracted.
That's Gremlin subscribing again.
Cannot comply.
Thank you for that.
Frameshift drive.
I have to
charging.
check my count now. As I should be.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, was that number 100?
Engage.
That's awesome. I just need a little bit more exposure now so we can keep the channel growing a little bit. I hadn't planned anything special for 100 subscribers. But I do have a special episode coming up maybe next week or the week after. It depends on how fast I can pull things together. I'm gonna build a computer live on TV, on YouTube TV. Yes. My daughter is gonna need some more hardware. We're gonna put together a I'm gonna say cheap. It's not cheap. We're gonna put together a somewhat budget gaming PC. So I had to put it together, which is, you know, what I do. Figured I might as well live stream it. I have cameras. I might get another one. Just gonna get all the parts. I got everything sort of figured out what I want.
Roger that, sir. Deploying the fighter.
Just need to.
I'm ready to go, Commander.
All right, ready to go. So that's a minor, I'm pretty sure. And There's a battle going on down here. Go have a look. Alright, so we're not gonna steal anyone else's prey. But I am not seeing any players down here. Gonna help out that Type 9. Getting...
Target destroyed.
Okay, looks like he didn't need help. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a couple of guys here. Alright, I'm gonna say hello.
Scan detected.
Alright, I'm not gonna party.
Scan detected.
Alright, I'm not gonna party, guys. I think I did. No.
Message received. Starting docking procedures. Roger that. Don't worry. I've got your back, Commander.
Alright.
Under attack.
Oh, shields are down. I didn't see that. Let's give them some lead. Boom. Tasty.
That's another strike for me. Enemy destroyed.
Right. So the only downside to my pilot is she seems to be claiming every kill. Which I think is a little, that's a little, this seems to be the only, kill we have.
Target shields offline.
Alright, so 2.5 pips, isn't it?
Under attack.
Getting a little too,
Enemy destroyed. That's a good day's work. All targets are down.
little too confident in the ability of the capacitor to keep up here. SRM79 is my Scottish friend. I don't think we should put him on stream. All right. All right, I'm gonna put 3 and 3 on the pips.
Scan detected.
And
Under attack. Warning.
all right, I do see the little pulse laser every now and then. Hey, where did you go, you little?
Warning. Impulse attack.
Shields are down. I repeat, shields are down. Fighter down. Fighter is down, sir.
What?
Fighter assembly initiated.
Oh, now it's gonna be a minute before I get a new fighter. How did you lose the fighter, lady?
Scan detected. Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Target destroyed.
I'm not paying you a lot of money to lose my fighters.
Target destroyed.
Where did the last one go? Does any of the engineer do the fighter hangar?
Fighter assembly complete.
Did I speed up the assembly of the new one?
Okay, fighter is going live. Fighter successfully deployed, Commander.
Who's Sam Lander? All right. Poor Cobra is gonna get
Under attack. Scan detected.
Roger. Initiating
All right.
defensive protocols, Commander.
Target shields offline.
It's a light show in here now. Oh, with the ECM.
Enemy destroyed.
Target shields offline.
I ran out of bullets.
Target destroyed. Accelerated shield regeneration. Under
Ah,
attack.
cool. Somebody's regenerating my shields. All right, all right. somebody should help out that Type 9 down there. Alright, attack my target. Go for it.
Yes, Commander. Focusing fire now. Okay, on the lookout for hostiles, Commander.
But
Stand
whatever.
by. Order received. Engaging. Target eliminated.
Yeah, the other one.
Target shields online.
I don't really understand how the wingman thing works on the NPCs here, because
Target destroyed.
I would figure that if you attack one of them,
All hostile vessels destroyed, Commander.
they'd all come after you, but sometimes they don't.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Is somebody still attacking the T9?
Target destroyed.
Well, Mr. Evans, we can't have that. Oh, it's really windy here.
Roger that. Don't worry. I've got your back, Commander.
Under attack.
Did I get him? In the kill warrant scanner? Maybe not.
Target eliminated.
Thank you, lady.
Okay, on the lookout for hostiles, Commander. Stand by.
Yeah, what happened to number 4? We had 4 people in the wing.
Target cargo dropped.
Hey man, where's my weapons?
Target cargo dropped.
I think I forgot to put
Target destroyed.
my regeneration beam
Scan detected.
on. Heatsink. That one, right? Yeah. So now I can regenerate somebody's shields if they need it. Right. We got federal gunship.
Scan detected. Under attack.
Multiple hostiles in this zone, Commander. Let's choose our targets wisely.
Well, looks like we had to put some bullets in this guy.
Scan detected.
Why do we have multiple?
Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Why do we have multiple hostiles? Did we attack two wings at the same time?
Enemy destroyed.
That seems to have been kind of foolish. Alright.
Order received. Engaging.
Another other guy is coming, shooting at me.
Copy. Scanning area for threats, Commander. Stay alert.
Only ECM for so long. There you go.
That's another strike for me. Enemy destroyed.
Alright.
Order received. Engaging.
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Alright, it wasn't that bad. Come on. I think she does complain a little.
Under attack.
Target eliminated.
Did anything actually get damaged? Enough that I care? Nope. Alright, so it still does require some how should I put it? Medium amount of
Target shields offline.
pip management.
That's a good day's work. All targets are down.
But generally, alright, what is this gonna do? Want it to do? Looks like it.
Affirmative. I see the target, Commander. Moving to attack position. Enemy destroyed.
Come on, why didn't I get a bounty on that? Do I have to actually do the damage? Or is it okay if only the fighter does? Yeah, it's possible that it wasn't enough damage. Imperial Eagle. Okay, we're on Rodrigo. Where's Rodrigo? Here we go.
Target shields offline.
Not enough damage on this one either.
Target
well.
destroyed.
All right, light him up.
Roger. Initiating defensive protocols, Commander.
Ah.
Under attack.
Oh.
Target destroyed.
We're going slower now. I'll stall.
Enemy destroyed.
No, there's no stalling in space. I'm just kidding.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
That's a good day's work. All targets are down.
That's 1.5 million. And that's just stuff that matters for the community goal. All the other stuff is just. That's the T9 gunship. Okay, where did the T9 go? Alright, sending out the fighter.
Affirmative. I see the target, Commander. Moving to
We
attack
can get there
position.
faster.
Under attack.
Oh, you're not. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's a rock.
Target eliminated. Breathe easy, Commander. Enemies eliminated. Roger that. Don't worry. I've got your back, Commander.
We haven't got any big ships. No big ships.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Target eliminated.
Like not even.
Yes, Commander. Returning to docking bay now.
So I think the new weaponry is working just fine. The efficient lasers are
Frameshift drive charging.
I thought you docked, lady. I may have been all right, there.
Fighter is secured, Commander. Diagnostics complete.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
All right, let's go and wrap this up. 12.2.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right, so if I turn, all right, of course I'm not. I've been super cruise already.
3, 2, 1.
I gotta try the normal space, turn, boost, and jump. I know because of inertia. Yeah. Because your ship is already moving in one direction, and Newton's laws and physics and all the stuff that makes my daughter's head hurt.
Fuel schedule complete.
And you can see it too when you're navigating in the asteroid. Well, in the rings, it's easier because of all the rocks. Even if you do flip your ship around pretty fast, you still you can still see your ship continuing on the same in the same direction for an extended period of time before the thrusters get your course corrected. Been a long time since I did physics. No, I do not. I have D-rated thrusters with 30 mod. Those thrusters are pretty good, but it could be a lot better. Hasn't been high on my list of things to do. There's so much stuff that needs to be upgraded, probably before the thrusters. Why was it going so fast? Yeah, I gotta have A-rated life support, I gotta have A-rated power supply or power plant, I gotta have A-rated everything. I jumped the shark a little bit on the Anaconda. So I don't have enough money to A-rate everything at the size it should be. So we're gonna have to suffer being a little bit deficient in the thrusting area. That sounded dirty.
Divisive, Lima Mike Hotel. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau welcomes you to our territory. We are honored by your visit. Station services have been informed of your arrival.
I thought I slowed down. I'm sitting here chilling as if I'm slowed down, but nothing's happening.
Granted. Set course for landing pad 10. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Scan detected.
There's just there's so many modules for this thing, and I'm sure there's a lot more that I can do. Don't know why I ended up with two limpid controllers. I have a 3A and I have a 5A. And I know I bought this one because I needed to pick some stuff up for somebody. But I could have just left it with that one, I guess. My new-ish power plant. Where the hell is it?
Initiating lockdown.
It's a 7A, which is good. I did get an upgrade on that, so it's either a grade 2 or grade 3 overcharge. So it is a little hot, but it isn't bad. But it does generate all the power that I need for now. Worry about what's gonna happen with the new shield. Alright, so another 1.6. I haven't done too much on this before. I'm gonna take another quick break. I'm gonna go to the little commander's room again. Hang on, I'll be right back. Alright, so we haven't really run out of things to do by any stretch of the imagination. But on the engineering side, we are kind of getting up there. I haven't done the 25 unknown fragments. I don't really care. Bill Turner also has a lot of cool stuff. But again, nothing that I really care about. Let's see, Bill Turner, plasma accelerator. I don't have a plasma accelerator. Sensors I got elsewhere. Detail surface scanner, faster stuff. G3 life support. That's just lightweight, I think. Or or integrity. Yeah, but don't I already have that though? He is a requirement. Who's a requirement? No one else does G5 thrusters? He's the only one who does G4 and G5 thrust. Okay. Dirty thruster. Yeah, I think for him, I just need the unknown fragments. Which means I have to go visit one of those alien sites and shoot up some unknown artifacts. Again, I don't really need it now because I have to replace my thrusters anyways. Um, well, we're still gonna have to, you know, just chew away at unlocking those guys. I don't really feel a huge rush to get that done.
Ship released. You are clear for departure.
Landing gear retrofitted.
I got the shields and I got the weaponry and the supports that I need for that. Yeah, it's gonna have to be, you know, something that, you know, just keep chipping away at. I think, just working on the money side right now is probably going to be more important
Frameshift drive charging.
than doing much more, and also some material grinding just to get a chance at improving some of my stuff a little bit more. I mean, I am happy with the way the beam lasers turned out. They are extremely efficient. Really can't complain about that. I really have no way of telling what effect the thermal vent and thermal last one what the two of them do for damage. You just sort of have to assume that it's actually happening. And I don't know. The sad part is that it may all be for nothing once 2.4 comes out. We may have to all get new shields and new ships and new weapons for the possible war with either the Thargoids or a faction of the Thargoids. I'd be a little sad to trade in the Anaconda for a Type 10, but no, if I have to, I have to. And yes, I'm going in alone. My wingmates are still buying bullets. Not sure if the wedding barge should be around here. Guess it's not really a conflict zone. Still. Alright. We got a new stock of fighters.
Roger that, sir. Deploying the fighter. I'm ready to go, Commander.
I guess he did not want to be a part of it. Federal dropship.
Scan detected.
He's alone.
Scan detected.
Did I forget to no. What treats do I carry? Bullets.
Under attack.
I carry bullets.
Scan detected. Target shields offline.
What? I didn't kill them in one pass?
Scan detected.
Target is down.
I didn't get a notification the other day. I wonder if I still have it up there. Need a mob reputation. We are contacting you to let you know that your reputation status with Nido Mob has been reduced to unfriendly. I wonder why. I've done some bounty hunting in the Nito system. And I guess they felt unfairly targeted.
Under attack.
Alright. I think he's done.
Target eliminated.
Don't want to go on those guys by myself. There's an adder. Please be wanted. Yeah, but he's on a ring of 3.
Scan detected.
Also a wing of 3. So that's a what? A diamondback, an asp, and what are you? Oh well, he doesn't want to be identified. The wing of 3 adders. I can take those on. They are also involved in another battle.
Roger. Initiating defensive protocols, Commander.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Should be able to take these out fairly quickly. That's one. $20K.
Copy. Scanning areas for
Somebody's shooting some stuff at me. Go kill them. Oh, I thought it was 3 adders, but the last one's a cobra.
Target shields offline.
Alright, so we have not too far away to get a good hit on this guy.
Target shields online.
order received. Engaging.
Target shields offline.
Alright, here we go.
Enemy destroyed.
Incoming message.
What do we got now? Oh, the bonus on Crimson. Neutral. That's pretty cool. If we keep this up, we're gonna be unfriendly.
Frameshift charge detected.
Imperial. Okay, he's a shield of justice. Alright, I gotta scan this kill back. Not because I think he's bad, but because I gotta have the full info. One kind of cool thing that was happening when I was out mining earlier was some other ship came up and started mining the same asteroid as I did, even after I had depleted the asteroid. So stuff came popping off, and my limpets started picking up his stuff, which was pretty awesome.
Scan detected.
And I'm gonna power plant. That's right. Go over there so I can come in behind you.
Scan detected.
Alright, so the thing that I'm unhappy about right now is one of my big guns is on the underside and two of them are on the top side. So my class 4 multi-cannon is sometimes not firing because the target is what the hell?
Okay, on the lookout for hostiles, Commander. Stand by.
Right, my class 4 multi-cannon is sometimes below the horizon, so you can't shoot at the target. Kind of sucks. Because that is quite literally my biggest asset.
That's a good day's work. All targets are down.
Oh, that's a big rock. I'll try not to fly into that. I am so close to him right now that I can literally just...
Target destroyed.
Right, I almost feel like I can handle that conflict zone now. Careful. Can't see my target. There he is.
Target shields offline.
Alright, go get him.
Yes, Commander. Focusing fire now.
Alright, come back.
That's another strike for me. Enemy destroyed.
Yeah, I don't think it was you, lady. Don't think you got in a single shot. Aerial Eagle. Alright, it's like freaking cold. I'm almost at the point where I want to turn on the furnace.
Under attack. Scan detected.
Okay, on the lookout for hostiles, Commander. Stand by.
That's one.
Target destroyed.
Somebody's jamming. I don't know if I actually got him before he died with the kill warrant scanner.
Target is down. Roger. Initiating defensive protocols, Commander.
I don't think we're in war anywhere right now, so I don't know if there's any conflict zones so I can go in and Does anybody know what happens if I shoot the Shield of Justice? Do I get more than just wanted? Guess there's only one way to find out. But if I was gonna go after something bad or something like that, I would rather go after something bigger than a
Target destroyed.
Breathe easy, Commander. Enemies eliminated.
Didn't even check what the other guys are flying here. Teaser is in a Python and SRM is in an Anaconda. Okay. Unending calamity. The drama in the naming. The drama in the naming is palpable. What? Ether is out fishing?
Under attack.
Well, I gotta say, this guy's shields was a little bit better than expected.
Target shields offline.
Target is down.
All right. I'm gonna figure out what I gotta do to cash in on this, some of this stuff. That one is okay, so that's 800, that's almost 900 right there. What do you guys got on here? Imperial Eagle. Oh, the bonus and crimson natural ink are gonna get pissed now.
Target destroyed.
That's a good day's work. All targets are down.
Come on. We need like an anaconda or something. I got
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
I don't know what that is. What's RGR?
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
I need someone to salvage salvaged alloys.
Roger. Initiating defensive protocols, Commander. Message received. Starting docking procedures.
Collector limpet inspired.
Alright, just waiting for the docking.
Cargo scoop retracted. Limpet drone error.
Fighter is secured, Commander. Diagnostics complete.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Limpet drone
Get out of the mass lock. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, I didn't pick up any actual cargo. Alright. Fly safe, Commander. I'm gonna have to call it quits. I'm cold and I'm hungry, and I can't believe I'm saying this in September. But those are the facts. I'm cold and hungry. So I'm gonna take a break. I'll see you guys either Monday or maybe later. I don't know if I'm streaming later. Plan now is Monday is Labor Day. May not stream on Labor Day. Anyways, I'm gonna have to call it quits right now. I'm starving up here, so I'm gonna get myself some food. So that is game over for today. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you all later.